decipher this old girl. No, she is proper crusty, rusty. Bit more tricky bitting this one is. It doesn't look it, but because it's such highs and lows in it, it is a bit of a trickier one to pick. So they don't pick all the same. They never pick all the same. So don't think they ever do. You might pick one and it's a breeze, and you'll get another one and you'll think, oh no. And I think this is one of the oh no ones. Right, to make sure we can get all the way in. Yeah. Get me wire and what size wire it is. It's a fairly long one. It's about the length of my nail, really. Let's drop him in. It's a 1.2 mil. And it is tight in there. It's tight. To try and get as much rust out as I can. We've got front to back. Make sure they're in. Now, what I'm looking for, again, I'm going to try and find the back. Now that's solid, and I need to go forward a little bit. I think I've got one there. And what I'm going to do is take everything off. And hold it there. To the front. Take off a little bit. Without dropping the back. Hear it tick. Hold in there. Get number 2. It's tight. 1, 2. Little nibble on 3. Little nibble on 4. Nothing yet. The back still moving. No nibbles. Make sure I've got it right on 1. No nibble on 3. No movement there. And she's open. Right. So it was a bit of a delicate nibbles between 3 and 4, really low ones. So I'm going to try and push my wire all the way in. Here it click, turn everything around, take everything out, and we're open. A tricky lock, especially if you've not picked many lever padlocks. You will find this one much more difficult than the last. So I pre-warn you. Right, so this is this week's prize draw, guys. So for my supporters, thank you very much for your support. Very much appreciated. Let's have a quick look at it. I did manage to just have a little, I don't know if you can make that out. Well, we're looking at dates, weren't we? Somebody said the first letter was the year, and the second 2 was the centuries of the year. So this was, if I make this out correctly, I think it's a 9. I think it's a 1979. Probably older than some of you lot. So, yeah, we've got to try and get the old girl back up and running. And she's proper pitted as well. So, 1979. And what a tricky pick this was compared to last week. A very much challenge. So, we'll clean it up and then we'll give it away to one of you again on Friday. As you can see, it is proper nasty in there. Really gunky. Can hardly take anything else. Let's see if I've got my torch. Let's have a look, so I can show you. I'm still hooked around that wire. Let's have a look. Yes, we're going to have to give it a good old flush. She's proper mucky in there. But we'll get it. We'll get it. So before we end the video, a couple of questions. Questions on 2-in-1s. Okay, before I go, I had a quick question about 3 and 5 levers, non-curtain. Okay, so this one's a Yale. And using 2-in-1s. Still in the shop, 49 quid. Got a few left. Beautiful bit of kit, dead handy, especially on really tight restrictive doors. Remember, this is a 7 gauge tool, and this lock is actually 5 gauge. So we've got hold of that. So you can, now I'm putting clockwise tension on to start with. Now you can lift from the front, and don't go too crazy with your tension. You want to feel movement on those levers. If everything's solid, you've probably got too much tension on. You get nowhere from the front, you can go out and pick, because it's not curtained, you can pick from the back. Okay, little lifts, watch your tension. I think, oh god, stuff keeps dropping. Other thing you can do now is go in and pull the tool towards yourself slightly. So what you're going to do is compress the levers a little bit. It's a bit of an art. You're just going to squash them together a little bit. So what I'm going to do is just a slight lean. I'm not pulling crazily. And hopefully the tricky little levers will start to bind now. There she goes. See, that's different technique. The compression worked. You get them. It's pull tolerances, really. That's what's in the levers, and they don't always want to go. You know, you'll get others like this Union grey case, which you can pick in a different manner. So it's another sort of thing. You know, it's getting the binding going for it and feeling for what you know, sometimes you think, oh God, I'm not getting anywhere that way. So what I'm going to do is pick the opposite way. I think, oh right, yeah, still not getting any binding. I feel the levers got them down. Well, starting to go now a little bit. I don't want to put too much force and break that at all. And sometimes it's a nibble like that. You're constantly going backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards, backwards. Jack, up. And again, you can pull towards yourself. Until you put too much pressure on, you'll overset levers and they won't drop down to where they should be. So you've got to be careful playing that game, but you can get through just as quick that way. So, a few tips for the people who have asked me questions. And again, if you're interested, I've still got some left. 49 notes. Bargain. Guys, have a fantastic week. Hopefully I can do this old girl some justice and we'll give it away at the end of the week. Leave your comments and feedback below. Remember, it helps the channel grow. Really appreciate it. Remember, we're a discovery channel. We're learning little different bits and pieces. And let me know, how do you get on with cruisers? Leave a comment below. I'd love to know. Guys, take it easy. Ta-ra.